Top 10 Weirdest Things Caught While Fishing. We truly love the outdoors. Well, who doesn't want to smell the cool, fresh air, the serene environment, and get a good dose of vitamin D? These are the reasons why people enjoy outdoor activities like fishing. When you go fishing, you expect to catch fish, right? But have you ever imagined catching things that you aren't supposed to catch? Or peculiar things that weren't supposed to be there? Well, if you want to hear some downright weird things that fishermen have caught, keep watching. Hey there, Fishizens. This is Go Fishing Now, YouTube's #1 channel dedicated to all things fishing. In this video, we are going to take a look at the top 10 weirdest things caught while fishing. Number 10. A human body. What would you do if you caught a human corpse while fishing? A man from Mexico was trolling for snook and tarpon when he snagged a human corpse. Oh my. His first thought was that it's a branch, but when he retrieved it, it was a male corpse. He found out the man drowned 3 days ago when he went home drunk and fell into the river. Sigh, sigh. The hardest thing aside from pulling the corpse from the water was answering the authorities, and of course, not to mention the smell. Yeeks. Catching a human corpse is pretty crazy, but wait till you find out what's on number 1. Number 9. Something from the sporting goods section? Yes, you use a fishing rod to catch fish, but what if you caught a fishing rod while fishing? Good deal? Well, that happened to a man years ago when he was a kid. He was fascinated with a golf course pond near his house and always went fishing there. Knowing that the pond had carp, catfish, and largemouth bass, he decided that he wanted to catch catfish. So one day, he went to the pond with his rod, a split shot weight, an earthworm, and cast out. He waited for a while but was distracted by golf balls. He barely saw his rod being dragged into the water. The next day, he cast another rod and waited for hours. He felt disappointed until he felt something on the line. Ooh. When he reeled it in, he saw it was his fishing rod, and it was still in good shape. He swore he has never been happier. Number 8. Western wear. When you want a pair of shoes, you usually go to the department store, right? Well, sometimes you can find one underwater. A man and his friend went bass fishing. His friend was very excited for his first cast. After a while, his friend showed him his first catch. A cowboy boot. Yeehaw! Just imagine the look on his face. At the suggestion of his friend, he decided to cast again because who knows, maybe he'd get lucky and catch the other boot, or maybe the 10-gallon hat. Number 7. An angry snapping turtle. A man and his wife were fishing on a lake. Since he wanted to catch something different, he decided to try out a new fishing spot. After some time, he felt something heavy and struggled to pull it in. When he got it in, he saw a snapping turtle the size of a 20-inch computer monitor. Wow! And even though he wanted to free the poor thing, he was afraid it would bite him. Who would it be? The good news was the animal managed to free itself. Good for you, turtle. Number 6. A hard fighting bucket. Have you been fishing when the tide was pretty strong and you felt the opportunity to flex those muscles and show everyone you got? Well, a man from Arizona did just that. He was fishing during a strong tide on the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, Florida. He felt that he had hooked into something and used all his strength to pull it up. A crowd of about 15 to 20 people was there and cheering him on. After a seemingly endless fight, he managed to get it into the shore. Whew! And lo and behold, there it was, a handle attached to a 2-gallon bucket. What? It was a test of strength, really, not to mention the pleasure of giving the people a little bit of entertainment. We've already covered some crazy catches, and we're only halfway to number 1. Comment below and let us know the craziest thing you've caught while fishing. Number 5. More things from the sporting goods section? Basketball and fishing aren't usually sports you think of together. However, a man from Minnesota got a treat when he caught not just 1, but 3 basketballs in one day. Hard foul? He said that the balls were in the water and snagged by his hook, but the balls were deflated and he reeled them in. I'm sure that he was very excited to go home and shoot some hoops after fishing. Number 4. A rattlesnake? This may not be weird, but it sure is scary. A man from Colorado says when he was fishing, he grabbed his pole but noticed that it was thicker than it used to be. He was surprised and terrified to see a rattlesnake wrapped around his pole. Fortunately, the snake was as nervous as he was and immediately took off, while he took off in the other direction. I do the same thing. Number 3. 9 stingrays at once. A baby is a blessing, but how about 8 of them? A man from Louisiana went fishing and was very happy when he caught a stingray weighing over 100 pounds. He pulled her into the boat to get a closer look at his catch. He was overwhelmed when it let loose 8 babies in the boat. And yes, he was very proud to say that he caught 9 fish at once. Number 2. A new motor for the boat. This might not be the weirdest, but may be the most productive catch. A man was spin fishing with crayfish for smallmouth, but he got a big surprise when he snagged a 2 horsepower outboard motor covered in mud and weeds. He was very excited when he got home and tested it. After changing the gas and tuning it up, it worked. Woohoo! Sweet! And you guessed it, he has been using it ever since. His proudest moment was showing his catch to his partner. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to subscribe, or else our team of scuba divers are going to steal the worms off your hooks before the fish can get to it. Now we are down to the first on our list. Celine Dion and porn. If you are a music lover, you would be very happy to catch Celine Dion, well, not in her concert, but in the water. A man from South Dakota was very happy when he caught a CD by Celine Dion and an adult DVD, but of course, not of Celine. He tried the CD and was surprised that it worked. The adult DVD, however, did not, to his disappointment. Well, there you go. You just found out the 10 top weirdest things caught while fishing. Which of these did you think is the most insane? Let us know what you think in the comment section. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you had fun with the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Tune in for more of the best and most interesting fishing videos on the internet. I'll see you guys in the next videos.